So first of all, siyata dishmaya, when you learn the daf and you see such connections to what you're learning. So in this daf that we're discussing of whether a person is allowed to curse chas v'shalom another Jew, so Gemara says it's permitted be'oisa ma'isa amcha. And the Rashbash, which is what we just read, discusses this idea of whether if someone curses you, are you allowed to curse them back? And the Rashbash says it's mutter. Why? Because in this regard to cursing, he's not living up to what a Jew is supposed to do in regard to cursing. You're allowed to curse him back. That's what the Rashbash says. However, as we saw from the Sefer Chasidim and different Achronim, definitely, as it says, that those that curse me, better not to curse back. And Adarabba, really leave it to the Rabbi Shem. Don't even ask the Rabbi Shem to do it. As it says, it's going to happen naturally. Because those that bless you, Hashem is going to bless those that bless you, and He's going to curse those that curse you. But yesterday, Shalosh Shidduch, someone told me a beautiful vote. I think he said from Shlomo Kabbalah, from some of the PSS, and one of the Eilek Hasidim. He said like this, that the pasuk Va'avocha mevochecha u'mekalelcha ha'oil. So yeah, the pasuk pshat is those that bless you, Hashem will bless. Those that curse you are oil. Why did it take a change from, it should have says, Mekalelcha, akalel? Just like Avacha mevachecha. Pashup Shah, very good question. Or, as we'll see in Masechah Shavuos, is much worse. So you could say Midah, that the negative act is going to be much worse. But he said like this, no, we're reading it wrong. And it's definitely a Hasidic pshat, but the message is very powerful. Umekalelcha, those that curse you, oil, I'm going to give light. Because if someone is cursing someone, that means they're in such a bad place. I saw his mamish yesterday, two Yidden arguing. I know it's hard to believe. Sometimes it happens. And the mamish, and I'm looking at them, and I know that one of the people, he's in such a dark place. And the other guy is arguing with him. It happens all the time. If someone is cursing, first thing you have to know, he's in such a dark place. And to answer him back just makes him more furious, and it makes things worse. First thing, oil. You have to just think this guy needs light. That's what he needs. He needs light. Obviously, I was like, I saw it in front of my eyes, this experience. Not only that, when a person decides to go lifnim mishras adin and he's mevatel, then Rabbi Shem is going to do b'midah shadomoyed b'moydedim loy. And therefore, it's also a beautiful entrance into this week's parsha. Because the Tana de Eliyahu he starts the parsha with this concept. He says, you want to know the most basic way Hashem runs this world is b'midah shadomoyed b'moydedim loy. Because what does it say? For the schus of Avram Avinu during Machnosas Ochim, and every little act the Rabbi Shem gave us, and not just He gave us back for the Avram Avinu's acts. Avram Avinu took bread, so we got manna in the middle for 40 years. Avram Avinu provided shade for the Malachim, we got the shade of the Ananei HaKoved. Avram Avinu gave chema v'cholav, He made sure there will be butter and there will be milk. The Rabbi Shem gave us man that you could taste whatever you want to taste. Why? Midah k'negesh midah. And therefore, if a person and it works unfortunately the other way too, that if a person just says, "Oh, I'm going to get that person back," "Oh, I'm going to," and the guy he just cursed me, I'm going to get him back. I'm going to show him. Even if you matzliach has to show him, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. The person has to think a million times before he does something like that. So I should be zeiche that we should taste the man in our food and taka be zeiche to a gewaldige week.